Let's start though with trotting. Race 6 tonight at Richmond Raceway was the Fremantle Pacing Cup of 2009 20 metres. It featured two champions, Black Irish and Gammalite. Here's a replay with George Griliusich.
All horses going smoothly in the score up. Stand by. The mobile comes towards the start point, and there's the blue light. They're off and racing. Gammalite began very fast on the outside. But going quickly is Dallas Brigade. Oh, Gap Road's galloped and gone right back through the field, and Morgan James has got a check, and the driver's lost his whip. Going out of the straight, an early sensation, and Dallas Brigade speeds away with the lead, and Gammalite moves up on the outside into second spot. And they were followed back in behind them by Smithdale Lad and Gold Rowan on the inside. And then further back in the field, in next spot over on the outside is Casey O'Tara from Benji's Prophet, then Black Irish. And the length and a half further back behind them is Melfield Tyros. Gap Road's about 80 or 90 metres back, and there's about 20 metres back to Morgan James. Off the back, and Gammalite speeds to the front now. Coulson jockeys clear by a length and a half on Dallas Brigade. And the length back on the outside to Smithdale Lad. Back on the fence, Gold Rowan, and then Casey O'Tara. And they were followed by Benji's Prophet on the inside of Black Irish, and 1.5 lengths further back behind them, Melfield Tyros. And the other two in a hopeless spot as the security officers, Charlie Skeam takes the fallen whip off the track now and past the judges' box with 3 laps to go. It's Gammalite leading by a length on Smithdale Lad, with Dallas Brigade third on the inside, and over on the outside, Casey O'Tara. Back on the fence is Gold Rowan. Black Irish is racing one wide, only about 10 or 15 metres off the lead. And the neck back on the inside to Benji's Prophet. And the length away behind them, Melfield Tyros. Down the back they go with 2.5 laps left to run. And Coulson dictating the tempo of the race on Gammalite. It's quite a solid pace. And the Victorian champion leads by a length on Smithdale Lad. A long neck back on the inside to Dallas Brigade. 1 length off to Casey O'Tara, and 3/4 to Gold Rowan back on the inside. Black Irish third from last to that main bunch, and a length back on the inside to Benji's Prophet, and 3/4 of a length to Melfield Tyros. There's still about 70 metres back to Gap Road, and Morgan James at the rear of the field. In the straight, they've run 2 laps and come down to the judges' box. They've gone about halfway, and Gammalite is the leader. Goes past the judges' box, leading by a length on Smithdale Lad, and still the tempo of the race is quite solid. And on the inside is Dallas Brigade running third. Casey O'Tara nicely positioned fourth on the outside, just in advance of Gold Rowan. Black Irish is receiving a good run on the outside, and 3/4 of a length Benji's Prophet, and a length off back behind him, Melfield Tyros. Down the back past the 1200 metre mark, and Gammalite giving a faultless exhibition in front. Gammalite leads by still a length on Smithdale Lad, and a half a length back on the inside to Dallas Brigade. Then Casey O'Tara, she's waiting for the last one at the leaders, and 3/4 of a length to Gold Rowan, buried on the rail. 1 length off to Black Irish, who's travelling well. He's about 15 metres off the lead. A length back on the inside to Benji's Prophet, and 3/4 to Melfield Tyros. They swing around the bend into the straight to get the bell now. Down past the 800 metre mark, and it's Gammalite. Gammalite in front by a length on Smithdale Lad. Dallas Brigade behind the leader, and Casey O'Tara 1 out and 1 back. On the inside to Gold Rowan, and then Black Irish, and then Benji's Prophet, followed by Melfield Tyros. They speed past the 600 metre mark, and Gammalite's going to prove hard to catch. Leads by a length still on Smithdale Lad. No change in the order. Dallas Brigade third, and here comes Black Irish hooking 3 wide to make a sprint. But Coulson now goes to a break on Gammalite. Gets away by 2 lengths on Smithdale Lad and Dallas Brigade, and Black Irish 4 wide right round the outside is storming home. But Gammalite's got away at the 300 metre mark. He's fed away by 4 lengths here on Black Irish and Dallas Brigade, and 2 lengths further back Casey O'Tara, and then Melfield Tyros. But he's well clear past the 200 metre mark, Gammalite. He's raced right away, Gammalite. Coulson building the left. Black Irish is 5 lengths further back, but no trouble to Gammalite. He's going to win the Lombardo Travel Fremantle Pacing Cup very easily. Gammalite wins by 6 lengths on Black Irish. 3/4 of a length Dallas Brigade, and Melfield Tyros came home well for fourth, and then Gold Rowan. Then a couple of lengths to Casey O'Tara, Benji's Prophet, further back to Smithdale Lad. Gap Road was next, made up an enormous amount of ground, and last to finish is Morgan James.
And they've gone very smart time in that. The winner number 7, Gammalite from Victoria, Phil Coulson, $1.20 and 70. 5, Black Irish ran second and paid 60, and number 3, Smithdale Lad was third, $4.80. The Quinella off course, $1.45. So 7, 5 and 3, $1.20 and 70, 60, $4.80, and the Quinella off course, $1.45.